Innovate or die. A simple statement made for Ethiopia's insurance industry powerhouses in a workshop organized by Financial Sector Deepening Africa and the National Bank of Ethiopia to help move the stagnant service providers forward. The Insurance Industry Innovation Capacity Building Workshop, held under FSD's R3 Lab program, created a peer-to-peer experience exchange, as well as lectures on the current state of Ethiopian insurance industry and innovations that are happening in its space. With regards to the current state of the Ethiopian insurance industry, it was revealed that it is losing ground compared to other financial services, and it was explained as low-performing service compared to the country's population, with a need to innovate across the value chain. On the innovation front, it was mentioned some progress being made by outside the traditional players, with startups participating in FSD's Bima Lab InsurTech Accelerator, performing well even with competition from across the continent. While the entry of telecom service providers in the financial market is seen as a positive step for digital financial inclusion and expanding the reach of insurance to underserved communities.
Some things have changed, many things have not. But there are 3 or 4 things that are happening in the market now that will force change to happen. Some of it has already happened. The liberalization of the telecoms market has moved the development of the mobile industry, have supported the increase in penetration of mobile devices, and with that comes significant potential to support communication with clients and new opportunities to manage risks. So that is already on the cards, and the increased competition in the market is boding well for the development of the industry. The second one is perhaps the broader liberalization of the financial sector, which may take time to come to fruition, but it will be essential to manage that in a way that we continue to build local capital and assets, but benefit from the skills and partnership and technologies of foreign players, because those skills have not been available in the domestic market. And the last development connected to that is the broader digitalization that is happening within the economy. Very much on the back of the telecoms development, but it is also leading to the development of digital platforms and digital business models, which again opens up really unique opportunities for the insurance industry to add value to households and small businesses in new and innovative ways.
Another topic of discussion during the workshop was on creating a regulatory sandbox whereby regulations and directives help foster innovation rather than create a bottleneck. To that point, the proposed plan to make the Insurance Supervision Directorate under the National Bank of Ethiopia as an independent authority was discussed as a move in the right direction.
Just like innovation in an insurance company, the board ultimately says yes or no to the investment, and it is very difficult if the board is distracted on other things or not interested. And I think the independent supervisor will now have a management team that is focused and dedicated and can prioritize the insurance interventions. So I think the question will be how the supervisor thinks about competition in the industry. Supervisors tend to look at insurers as their constituency, and what is the regulations often form a barrier of entry for new players. And I think the real game changer will be if the supervisor is able to create the legal space for new players, like the intermediaries, the digital platforms, and put them in a position of power that they can lead some of the initiation, even if insurers needs to be involved. Because we think that that threat of entry into the market is what's going to make the boards of insurance companies think differently about the urgency of innovation.